Kamala Harris had this to say at a recent rally when a person in the crowd shouted, "Jesus is Lord." Watch it here with me. If you're a Christian wondering who you should vote for and you needed a reason to vote for one candidate or the other, I don't think the reason could be more clear than this one. What was said here is very aggravating and very sad. As Christians, as men and women of God, we have to ensure that the way that we live our life, one, reflects the Lord, and also the way that we vote would reflect the Lord. And if we're honest with ourselves, it's very hard because we're once again faced in America with another ticket where there is a person who we do have potential issue with, right? Because of character, prior years, past years, way the person has handled things, way the person has said things. It's true. You can't deny it. But then you're also faced with the reality that this person is literally saying you're not welcome here. At a different rally, there was a moment shown where J.D. Vance had shared that you are welcome as a Christian to this camp. You are welcome to this rally.
And Kamala Harris said, "You're at the wrong rally." Well, if you think Jesus is Lord, you're at the right rally right now, first of all.
It should be very clear that as Christians, what war we are engaging with right now. As much as we want to say, is it this president, this party, that party, it is of the rulers and authorities of the unseen realm. There is an enemy of our souls at work within people. It's not necessarily people themselves that are the enemy, but rather the enemy himself working within these people to take out Christians, to beat them down, to remove them all from society. Here's what we can do though. We can pray that the Lord's will would be done on this earth. We can pray and believe that God can transform hearts, knowing that there can be transformation, there can be change, but we have to have faith for it. And not just faith for it, but we also got to act on that faith. Having faith and belief and prayer that God can transform and change, and then we also be the change that we want to see. Too many of us, we just think God is supposed to do everything when we ourselves are commissioned just as much to do the thing that we're praying for. So you ask of the Lord to do something, and on top of that, you do from the place of that asking. It saddens my heart to see this at this rally. It saddens my heart that so many self-professing Christians will do some sort of mental gymnastics to still support this specific candidate when they've made it very clear that God, at least God that is the true God that is found through his son Jesus Christ, is not the God that they serve. They serve a God made of their own image, made of their own desires, a God of their belly that satisfies their appetite. Stop trying to defend this. Say what it is. It's wrong. It's evil, and it shows the reality of what one party is trying to influence in this nation. If you can't see it, take a step back, look at the mirror, and ask yourself, am I in the present day of the Democratic Party, or am I in the past day of what my parents told me? Right now, we're seeing a spiritual war go on in the midst of parties. And it's in both, okay? I'm not by any means saying to you, Republican Party is the Christ party, or Democratic Party is of the enemy party of the devil. I'm trying to say is that it's very clear about where one candidate stands on Jesus and where one also stands on Jesus. One is accepting of it and willing to have it be on their platform, the other not so much.